ignore my voice because I have a kind of a bad throat and a cough, and also it's late at night, so I'm trying to record this as softly as possible. And yeah, so I've noticed something, and I know that you guys have probably noticed it too, because who hasn't noticed it? But you guys know that there's a difference between good singers and bad singers, right? And good singers are people who sing, who can sing, and they can hold a note and they have a nice voice and things like that. But bad singers are people who don't know how to sing, they are tone deaf, and they believe they can sing, but they aren't actually good singers at all, and they should stop. But I've also noticed something from watching a lot of audition tapes from different reality singing competition shows and got talent shows that have singing in them, and from different cover artists uploading covers online, or from different people just singing randomly online, from different musicians singing live, or different musicians from listening to them. I've noticed that there's also the difference between good singers and great singers. Now, a good singer is someone who has the voice, who can sing, who is born with the talent, and if they were to sing in front of someone, that person would be like, you have a nice voice. But a great vocalist is someone who can sing, but they sing in a way that they can outshine in a crowd. Meaning that, take for example, you are in a room of 9 people and you are the 10th person, and all 10 of you can sing, and you guys ask someone random to judge all 10 of you guys' vocals, and talk about it and stuff like that. And this person talks, reviews and judges all 10 of you guys' vocals. But this person will pick out the outstanding vocalist amongst the 10 of you guys, and those people picked out amongst the 10 of you guys are the great vocalists. You guys in the whole group is a good vocalist group, but the person singled out amongst those 10 people that you are in the group of are the great vocalists. The vocalists, as I said, who outshine in the crowd and stuff like that. And I've noticed it again from watching a lot of covers online, audition tapes, and musicians singing live. And this is why me being a judge on me and this is why I would never be a judge on a reality competition singing show like The Voice or American Idol or X Factor or Britain/America's Got Talent and shows like these, because I will not be saying yes to every single good singer that comes along. Because every time I watch an audition tape or every time I watch someone sing live, I sometimes just I'm like meh, because the vocalist sounds good, but the singing is not really as amazing for me to be like, oh my god, they are a great vocalist, because they are a good vocalist, but they are not amazing enough to go on to the category of great vocalist. And it makes me wonder if the people in the comments are watching the same video or not, because they are praising the singer and the singer's voice. But I, on the other hand, don't even like the singer's voice that much. And this is why I look at shows like The Voice and look at the judges where singers exist who barely make it through the audition stage by barely getting one um, button pressed by the judge. And the thing is that the judges who press the button see the potential in the singer, while the judges who don't press the button don't see as much potential. And I'm not trying to say that the judges think that the singer is bad, because the judges definitely can see that the singer is good, but they don't see the singer as amazing as they want the singer to be for them to press that button. The judges are literally listening to the audition, waiting for that killer moment to come along for the judges to press the button for the singer, because that's the whole point of The Voice, to press the button on a great vocalist, not just press a button just because someone sounds good and can sing a song. Because a person can sing a song well, but if their voice is boring, regardless of if they have a powerful voice, regardless of if they have a soft voice, a unique voice, whatever voice they may be, if their voice is boring and sounds like literally any other voice in the world, then is that voice worth pressing the button to on The Voice? That's what these judges are doing. They only press the button when they hear something that is actually something worth pressing the button to. And this is what looking at The Voice also has made me notice, that The Voice is a show where people like the judges can distinguish between good vocalist versus great vocalist, because if I was a judge on The Voice, I'm not gonna be pressing the button on every single singer that comes along simply because they have a good voice, because I'm gonna be looking for someone who has a great voice, someone outstanding to me. And that's what those buttons are for, pressing on someone who has an outstanding voice. And this in general is what I've noticed about vocals, and hopefully you guys have noticed it too, because again, a good vocalist is someone who can sing. If they sing in front of someone, that person will be like, oh, you have a nice voice, you have a pretty voice, you have a this, you have a that. But great vocalists are someone who genuinely leaves you stunned, who genuinely you can outshine as a singer, who, meaning that if you have a great voice, you can literally outshine as a singer, and you can, slay as a singer and stuff like that, compared to someone who has a good voice and they just are nothing special as a singer, and they just sound like everyone else. A great vocalist can be a singer, but a good vocalist cannot really be a singer if their voice is nothing memorable, nothing fans will listen to and be like, oh wow, and be shocked at. Because someone can listen to your cover online and be like, oh wow, he has a nice voice, and then scroll through. They may not even follow your account, they may not even want to look further into your content, they may not even want to, see your other covers, because they may look at this one cover, think you have a good voice, and then move along, because your voice is not memorable enough for them to stay, or captivating enough for them to be eye catched, for them to want to follow you further and see more covers from you. And that is what I noticed again about some singers, because whenever I get viral vocal content on Instagram from singers, a lot of them are singers who have such outstandingly amazing vocals, excluding the ones who fake their vocals and edit their vocals. I'm talking about the live singers. Whenever I get recommended good vocalists or great vocalists who are singing live on Instagram, and they're actually singing live, a lot of these times these videos are viral, these videos have a lot of views on Instagram, and these vocalists have such great voices that it makes me want to follow and keep up with their music and their talent, because of the fact that their voices captivated me. And if you're not having a memorable voice despite the fact that you can sing, then are you really a singer? And that's what I've noticed as a singer, because I am a singer, I have a good voice, I can sing, but I fear that my voice is not memorable enough to be noticed if I ever became a singer. Because my voice is good, my voice, I can sing. If I got vocal lessons, I could become a better vocalist. But will I be memorable enough for someone to listen to? Because I have a more softer voice with a tad bit of a belt. I cannot do a belt completely, but will I ever be noticed as a vocalist and be memorable enough for people to stay and people to listen to me? Because my voice again is good, I can sing, but am I great vocalist level? I'm not really sure about that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys also have noticed this, and me saying it is just another person saying something that you guys have already noticed before. So yeah,